Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch My Hero Academia Season 6, Episode 6. I just watched Episode 5. If you want to see my reaction video about it, I'm gonna put the link into the eye. I'm gonna put the link also for the playlist that I made for My Hero Academia, in case you can be interested to rewatch everything with me, because yes, I've been watching all of My Hero Academia, meaning all of these 5, 6 seasons, all of the OVAs also, all of the movies. So if you want to rewatch everything, you have the playlist that I made for it with all of the videos into the chronological order. Guys, beginning of the intro of the previous episode, I told you that it was not the good day to film, maybe because, you know, I was really too tired and I didn't know why, because I had issues with my computer and stuff, because also suddenly my neighbor has a dog apparently, and the dog was making noise during 20 minutes and it was really a little annoying. And during the episode I received, you know, a text, like a response to my text of my neighbor telling me that in fact they are not having a dog, a new dog, they are just dog sitting a dog for a couple of days, and that yes, they went out and are really sorry, they tried to let him, you know, to test, to try if it was possible. Clearly it's not. I think that the dog is too young for that, and also if they are dog sitting that dog, clearly that dog doesn't know about the apartment, you know, is not used to be left alone into the apartment. And I know apartment, you know, at my neighbor, so it's a little apartment, you know, I have 2 rooms into my apartment, so clearly for a dog it's not enough. So she was really feeling sorry, so now I'm feeling sorry and guilty that she's feeling sorry. But you know, it helped with my mood, because I'm really like, okay, it's not gonna last for a long time. If the dog is making noise again, it's not gonna last for a long time. It's not a dog that they're gonna keep for a long time. That's cool. So I made myself a coffee, you know, and I'm really like, you know what? Little things, like really, it's little things which are annoying. Okay, you're tired today, and what? It's gonna be just today, you're gonna sleep well tonight, it's gonna be okay. Make yourself a coffee with milk, as you can see, and it's gonna be okay, you know, you love coffee, it's okay to take another coffee during the day, just take it. The dog made noise and it was annoying during 20 entire minutes, you know, with this thin walls. Okay, but it's just for a couple of days, and now they're gonna be careful. I know my neighbor, she's really a sweet girl, and I have really a good relationship with all of my neighbors and with her in particular, so I know that she's really feeling sorry, so she's gonna pay attention in the future. So I'm really like, it's okay, it's little things, and little things can make them better, so you know, I'm trying to change my mood, and this anime is not helping me. I'm sorry. Really, this anime is not helping me at all with that, because guys, Shigaraki, what happened at the end of the previous episode, I knew that he was waking up, I knew that it was really something bad for us. I knew that surely with these 2 fights that we have, you know, at the hospital, at the villa, the one at the hospital, because of Shigaraki, was surely the one that we would lose. I didn't know that it would be that bad. I didn't know that him waking up would mean explosion, you know, everyone who is touching the things being destroyed just like that, and that's it. We already lost someone, maybe more than one person in fact, like that's it. He destroyed everything, all of the buildings, everything, and he killed someone already, at least one person, and it's gonna continue. Like, it's not gonna be just like that, because he just called for Machia to join him right there, and also just Shigaraki himself, in fact. The fact that the experience, you know, didn't finish, I thought that it would be maybe something bad for us, you know, for our guys, for the good side, because I was like, maybe he's gonna wake up and he's gonna be really mad, you know, maybe, I don't know, his nerves are gonna be really high. I don't know what I thought, but I thought that it would be bad for us. Now I'm like, maybe it's gonna be bad for him, you know, maybe he's not totally complete. Do you understand what I mean? I don't know. But it can be bad, and I'm not okay with the situation at the villa neither, even if we managed to save, I mean we, Tokoyami, managed to save Ox and to evacuate, that's great, but we still have a lot of villains right there inside that we need to stop, to arrest. It's not gonna be that easy. Again, if we don't have other people dying into these two fights, we're gonna be really lucky. This is really the beginning of a war, and this is really the first battle, and I wouldn't be surprised if we're losing that first battle. If we are forced in both situations, or at least at the hospital, to just run away, evacuate, not even try to fight. And that's really cool and really bad at the same time, the fact that this anime managed to switch my mood that much, like during 4 entire seasons, when I was sitting right there to watch episodes of My Hero Academia, I was feeling so safe. No one is gonna die. Maybe we're gonna have a lot of fun, you know, we're gonna be entertained. Maybe it's gonna be, yes, fights, but at the end no one is gonna die. And really in one season they managed to really switch my mood that much that now I'm feeling like everyone can die, and even worse, I'm feeling that right now the villains, they are the top, you know, like they can really do bad stuff, like they're gonna win. I have the emotion that they're gonna win right there, the villains. During the previous episode, you know, Dabi talking like that to Tokoyami, it really reminded me when they tried to have also Bakugo, you know, to make him switch. And it's also a reminder for me, a good one, that our students, I love them with all of my heart, but it wouldn't be illogical for one of them, maybe not one of our class, but maybe one of the other classes, you know, that we know, for one student to switch at some point. It wouldn't be illogical that at some point one of them is gonna be convinced because one thing is gonna happen and it's gonna be too much for that student. You know, it's easier to brainwash a student to make him or her switch than an adult who lived a long life full of experiences, who saw all of these villains, you know, doing a lot of bad stuff and since a long time was impacted by it. Do you understand what I mean? So I'm a little afraid of that. That was a good reminder. I thought that that conversation, Dabi, Tokoyami, was a good reminder of that. But yes, I can't imagine that one of our class can switch, maybe one from another class. You know, like that annoying guy who is talking a lot, who is bragging a lot. Maybe he's going to switch. No. Even, you know, with my theories about having a rat inside of this core, I never imagined that it would be one of the students. For me, if it's someone, it's one of the teachers. And it's gonna be really surprising when it's gonna happen, because for now I'm suspecting none of them. At some point I had Midnight a little, but not anymore. I didn't talk about it during the review of the previous episode, but we had also that moment with Deku hearing a voice telling him about Shigaraki waking up, what was happening. The fact that it happened during the day while he was awake, you know, while he was doing stuff, that was really surprising, for sure. For Deku, for everyone around him, they all saw that something happened right there. But they don't know about him, about Deku, about his true quirk. I'm wondering if he's gonna be forced to reveal it, you know, maybe during this big fight. Right there he tried to intervene to stop the shockwave, but he couldn't do it. Todoroki tried with him. I really can't see a way for them to intervene and to really manage to stop Shigaraki right there. Even Deku, you know, like I am saying since a long time, this entire anime is about how Deku is gonna become the best hero all time, but also about how Shigaraki is gonna become the worst villain all time. Shigaraki, I have the impression that he's already there. He's already the worst villain all time. when Deku is not there yet, is not the best hero of time right now. So for me, if right now we have a fight Shigaraki-Deku, it's Shigaraki who is gonna win. That's how much I'm feeling unsafe with this anime now. I just put the backup for the sound. Really? I shouldn't have filmed today, like... the entire universe is telling me, no, don't film. I don't know why, but... maybe because someone is gonna die during this episode? I'm gonna hate myself, you know, if it's truly happening. Maybe the entire universe knew that I was not prepared for that death which is gonna happen during this episode. Okay, I'm gonna stop this intro right now. Let's go for this episode. Remember that if you want, you can have my Patreon and have 4 reaction videos of advance. It's really a lot, guys. 4 reaction videos of advance. If you can be interested, you have also longer reaction part. I'm putting also the 4 reaction part for our big episodes, and clearly for this fight I put a lot of 4 reaction part. Just the previous episode for sure I'm gonna put the 4 reaction part. If you can be interested by these advantages and to support me, it's on my Patreon. It's the best way to do it, you know, to support me on my Patreon. Even if it's just for 1 month, it can be truly appreciated. Let's go for this episode! That's a good quirk against you, Cemento. You look better like that, you. Monk lady is mad! Oh! Oh, so cool! In 5 seconds, Machia is gonna get out of here. You didn't evacuate? What? Probably. I can't believe it, neither. Twice is dead or not? Wait, that's Toga? And that's my cat. He's making you see Deku? You know about Deku. You know about Deku. Nothing, nothing. Don't pay attention. The fact that I don't believe, not even for a second, that it's gonna work. Remember the Nomus? He's worked in them. You're asking for our help? Or Bakugo and Deku? Or the ones who can fly? Grand Torino? Yes, we're gonna need to discover all of them now. Regeneration for sure. That's protection. You heard it. But you already knew it. Why the peaceful place, you know, the change of mood? Ah! Does he have that quirk now, Shigaraki? No. Yes. To go away from them, to go far. You forgot something? Are they gonna buy that? Oh, it's gonna be discovered now about you, Deku. The fact that you have gone for her. It's on you. Not just that. Yes. Oh, I talked about it during the intro that what Dabi did with Tokoyami was a good reminder of that moment. Them trying to make Bakugo switch. You have your revenge to have for that, but also for our man. Bakugo. What? It's all of the communication. They can't communicate with each other. Nomus? He wished you? No. You knew. For sure you knew. You're the best Grand Torino. You can't die, Grand Torino. They can't take Shigaraki. They can't stop him killing. What do you think? Yes, you are up against Shigaraki right now. And we know that at first they targeted him and not his friend. That's what the doctor said, I think. It just began! Yes! I guess that he was like a Nomus, but someone is gonna die before the end of this episode. I can feel it. Yes. You really think that you can stop him? Tell them that he's targeting you. Nomus? And Machia is coming also. Excuse me, what? This episode began 5 minutes ago. This episode began 5 minutes ago. I'm sorry, but it's the case. 20 minutes. 21 minutes and 25 seconds. Really? Are we sure of it? We need to recount that. I need my pillow. It has been a long time that I didn't hug my pillow. I mean, I'm not even sure that for My Hero Academia I already hugged my pillow. For those of you who are there on my channel since a long time, you know what it means. If I feel the need, to hug my pillow, it really means that I'm really stressed, sad, afraid, the situation is really bad. See, that's how bad I'm feeling now watching My Hero Academia. Again, I'm sorry to say it since 2 episodes now, because I know that I said it for the previous episode. During 4 entire seasons, I was feeling so okay watching My Hero Academia. I was really feeling like that. I'm gonna be entertained even if we have fights. Oof, our guys are gonna win at the end for sure. In 1 season, they managed to make me totally switch and really to make me feel so afraid of Shigaraki and the entire situation with the villains, to have the impression that they can only win the villains. So right there, I think that during this entire episode, I never thought, at any point that our guys could win, could succeed. Really, for all of you to be right there, we have Andover, we have so many big heroes, we have for sure all of our students, all of them right there at the hospital place, situation. I could be like, oh, all of you against only Shigaraki, you're gonna find a way, you have Eraser, that's so good. No. Now it's gonna be worse because we have all of the Nomus for sure. But even before that, I was like, no, not gonna work, not gonna be enough. For me, only Deku, as the best hero all time, can win against Shigaraki, and we know that Deku is not there yet. Shigaraki is already there, is already the worst villain. Deku is not the best villain. Deku is not the best hero, not yet. During the episode, maybe at some point I had a misunderstanding with 141, but I knew, I understood. I want you guys to know that my brain understood during that moment that clearly Shigaraki thought about Deku, knew about Deku, was looking for Deku, and we had also that little moment. That was a good thing, to remind us that the girl, they stole her quirk, and that right there, it's her quirk which was used by Shigaraki to find Deku. Just like that, among everyone, he can find the quirk, so Deku, and that's why he just went for it. And clearly, during that moment, Deku understood it just like that. Same for Bakugo, and same also for Grand Torino. We are lucky about it, because all of the other ones, Andover and the other ones, yes, they don't know about it. So they understood that Shigaraki followed a path, but they didn't know for what reason. And right there, I'm glad that they're gonna want to fight him, and with Eraser quirk we might have a little tiny hope to do something with it, but I'm not even sure that, I'm not even saying to win against him, a little tiny hope to win against him. No, I'm saying a little tiny hope to do something about it. Deku, you are so brave, to just go, to know that he would target you, so the best way to save the civilians would be to go away. For sure Bakugo followed you because he understood the reasons that Bakugo gave. I mean, one of them, he can't hide it, he even said something about it, you know, but in the Bakugo's way, is to protect Deku. He said something about it. For sure, there is also all of that, and I didn't think about it myself, the fact that he wants his revenge also against Shigaraki. Shigaraki who thought that he could make him switch like that Bakugo would go with the villains. Shigaraki who attacked All Might, Bakugo's mentor, you know, at least Bakugo hero. And clearly Bakugo felt guilty about what happened, and you know, he wanted to do something about it, so really he wants to intervene right there. And for sure there is that entire thing about the competition with Deku, and he wants to be the one to fight Shigaraki. But I love for Bakugo to go with Deku right there. For these two really to work together right there. It's so great. I'm really thinking about the situation and I'm desperate. Because if we have a tiny little up to do something against Shigaraki thanks to Eraser, and again I'm not saying to win, I'm saying to do something against him. In fact, it was without counting on the Nomus, who just appeared, and without counting on Machia, who is gonna come. Machia just woke up, we saw that at the villa also. And Machia, I'm not sure that he's gonna stay at the villa for a while. He's gonna really come to help his master. The situation at the villa, I'm glad that Tokoyami and Ox, they managed to escape, to evacuate, really. Cemento against the ice guy, you know, that's a good fight that we can have. For sure we have a lot of heroes right there to arrest all of these villains, but we have also a lot of villains. It's not an easy fight, and I'm not saying that we're gonna win this one, neither. I'm saying that if we have to win on one side, it's gonna be at the villa, it's not gonna be at the hospital, which is really bad because we have Deku and a lot of our students at the hospital, and we have Eraser, we have Andover, we have so many heroes. Grand Torino, really, when he saved Deku like that, I was like, thank you Grandpa, and at the same time I was like, Grandpa, no, you're not gonna die. You know, anime shows, movies, they are used to kill old people for sure, and even more old people who are representing the mentor, you know, and all of that. I'm saying it to you since a long time also, that's one of my big theories for all shows, movies, books, everything, that at some point the mentor has to die or to disappear to let the hero shine on his or her own. That's why, you know, when it happened to All Might to lose his quirk, I was not surprised, and I thought that it was a good way to do it into this anime, you know. He's not dying, but he's forced to disappear, he can't intervene anymore, and it's Deku who has to shine on his own. But right there, if they are killing Grand Torino to respect that rule, I'm gonna be mad. He's so nice, Grand Torino. I'm afraid. I'm afraid for our guys, I'm afraid for everything right there. I'm stressed, I'm concerned, I'm a little desperate, and I'm not gonna watch more episodes today. So the fact that I'm gonna stay like that during at least one entire week, because I know that I'm not gonna watch more episodes during a long time, it's making me mad. I know that you guys, you had to wait each time one entire week to have one new episode and all that. I'm lucky to binge watch everything, I know. But still, the frustration is real right there. What did you think the first time that you watched all of these episodes, you know, about this fight? Were you stressed like I am right now? The ones of you who didn't read the mangas, for sure, who didn't search for any spoiler, all of that. What did you think and how did you feel? I want to know that. Okay, it's all for you and for me for today, so it's all for me for now. So bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Hey.